Hey, what is up guys, Woo here, back with a brand new video, and today we are going to be doing a sequel to a video I had previously made, which is what if Midoriya had stayed quirkless. So for a basic recap of the first video, Midoriya didn't make it into the UA Hero course, but he did make it into their general studies, and his current goal is to get into the Hero course by doing amazing in the sports festival, because if he does great, then they will re-review his application and maybe put him in the Hero course. So if you want some more background information on certain things and certain character interactions, make sure you watch part 1. But without further ado, let's get started. Midoriya leaves his house in a hurry, getting ready for school. When he walks up the stairs, he runs across Bakugo. He tells Midoriya to scram, asking if he actually somehow made it into the Hero course. Midoriya tells him that he didn't make it into the Hero course, however, he was smart enough to join the general studies. He promises Bakugo that he still plans on becoming the #1 hero, and Bakugo shouldn't throw him out of the race just yet. Bakugo rolls his eyes and calls him an idiot, then heads inside the building. Midoriya stands outside as he sees a man with purple hair. He comments to himself mentally how he looks incredibly sad, then decides to head on inside. He goes to his first class of the day and sees the purple-haired kid again and decides to walk up and introduce himself since he feels some sort of obligation to try to make the kid feel better. He introduces himself and the purple-haired boy does so as well as a sign of respect. He says his name is Shinso. They talk for a bit about what they want to be, and they both mention how they wanted to be heroes, but they both failed the practical exam of UA's entrance exam, which is why they both aren't in the hero course. They feel some sort of friendship being created and decide to hang out with each other as friends. As Midoriya walks to lunch with his new friend Shinso, he bumps into a girl and she freaks out. Midoriya, being shy as always, manages to freak out and blush and doesn't look at her face because he's too embarrassed, but soon realizes that it's the same girl who helped him out during the practical exams. She greets herself again, saying that her name is Ochako Uraraka, just in case he had forgot. He tries to say words, but it doesn't come out because he's too scared and nervous. She thanks him for helping her out again and then decides to run off. Shinso asks what that was about, and Midoriya explains that he tried to save her life during the practical exams. Shinso is surprised that he tried to do so because he was quirkless. Midoriya tells him that his body just moved on its own and he couldn't help it. Shinso says that it's weird that he did that, and that his body moved on its own. But Midoriya disagrees, telling Shinso that it's not weird, because if it's weird to save someone when they're definitely in need of saving, then he doesn't want to be a hero. Heroes save people because it's the right thing to do. Midoriya and Shinso sit next to a girl with pink hair. She asks what they're doing sitting next to her, and they both explain that they had nowhere else to sit. She tells them to scram, then lights up because she had came up with a brilliant idea. She asks if they want to meet her in the engineering room after school. Shinso and Midoriya both decide to go because they don't see a reason not to. And before she leaves, they both ask for her name, and she tells them that her name is Mei Hatsume. They go to the engineering room after school to see an invention. She tells them both that this invention helps people fly, and that Midoriya, being the fanboy that he is, starts to freak out because it's a jetpack designed similarly to a hero called Airjet. They both geek out about Airjet for a little bit, then Shinso interrupts them, asking her why she brought them here. Hatsume asks if they're willing to be her test dummy and test out her inventions. Midoriya and Shinso both look in fear and say no thanks. She explains how safe it is and that they should trust her, then she accidentally activates it, causing it to explode. She says that it was a close one, and then says that again that she has to get it right before the sports festival. Midoriya asks why, and she explains that a bunch of support course agencies also use the sports festival to see what students in the support course can make during the festival. Midoriya begins to have an idea. He asks her if she can make some gear for him to use during the sports festival so he has a better chance in joining the hero course. Shinso, realizing that it's not a bad idea, also asks her to make some for him as well. She says that she'd love to, but then the pro hero and the teacher, Power Loader, tells them that she can't because you have to make your own inventions that can be used in the sports festival, or else you can't use any inventions at all because you're stealing someone else's hard work. Midoriya starts thinking more and asks if she can teach them how to make gear. She says that it's not a bad idea because she'd also take advantage of the fact that she can make more inventions. Power Loader says it should work, and then Midoriya and Shinso both smile, knowing now that they have a shot at the hero course. And that's going to be it for this video, so if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and comment that you guys want a part 3, and I'll make sure I do a part 3. By the way, my dog is barking in the background. I am so terribly sorry that you guys have to hear that. Now, I also want to make sure you guys understand that this is my opinion of how I think this would go down if he stayed quirkless, so make sure you keep that in mind, because I don't want people thinking like, oh, this isn't how it would go down, this is how it would go down. This is my opinion, guys. You guys are entitled to have your own opinion, and I'd love to discuss down in the comment section below why I think the way I do, and why you think the way you do, because maybe you're right and maybe I'm wrong. Who knows, right? That's the point of these discussions, and that's the point of these what-ifs, because these are my hypothetical scenarios and my discussion, I guess. I don't really know. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. We are so close to 1,000 subs at the time of this recording. We are 5 subs away at the time of this recording, so I might actually hit 1,000 when this video goes up, and that is insane. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.